everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to notify team on Google Chat for failed Instamojo payment. So let's suppose I am running an e-commerce store and I am collecting all my payments with the help of Instamojo. Now I want that whenever there is a payment failure, my team should be automatically notified about this. As I completely want to automate this process, I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Instamojo and Google Chat Hangout. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I am going to take Instamojo where this payment failure will happen and this complete workflow here will get triggered. And then in my action application, I am going to take Google Chat Hangout where the notification will be sent to my team automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to notify team on Google Chat for Instamojo payment failure. For this, we are going to create automation between Instamojo and Google Chat Hangout with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on the sign in. But if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I am going to click on the sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow. And first I need to provide the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to notify team on Google Chat for failed Instamojo payment. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to notify my team on Google Chat for failed Instamojo payment, which means whenever there is a payment failure in Instamojo, my team will be automatically notified about this on Google Chat Hangout, which means whenever there is a payment failure, this complete workflow here will get triggered because trigger says when this happens. So whenever Instamojo payment failure happens and then action says do this, then notify my team on Google Chat Hangout. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Instamojo V2. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this failed payment. Now I have to make connection between Instamojo and Pabbly Connect for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Instamojo with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below, I will make this connection. And to make this connection, let me take you to my Instamojo account. So this is my Instamojo account and on the left hand side I can see the smart pages. So I will open this and here this is my product, let's say. So I will open this and from over here from this three dots I am going to click on this edit page where I have to click on this page setting and then I have to click on this webhook. So over here I need to remove this previously existing webhook URL, go back to Pabbly Connect and then I have to copy this webhook URL which I am provided in this workflow and then paste that webhook URL over here. Now I have to select this information that to be sent. So over here when do I have to send this successful payment or failed payment? So I am going to select this as failed payment and then after selecting this I have to click on this save and update. Now yes, I want to save this and update. And over here smart page designer dress edited successfully. So now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means so as to get the webhook response over here I need to do a test submission, for which I need to open this page designer dress. So I'm going to open this. And over here I am provided the payment link of this page. So I am going to copy this and paste that in a new tab and then click on this pay now. So I have to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is, so here I have entered few details. My first name is new, last name is user, email address is new@pabblytudes.com, and this is my phone number. And now I have to click on this proceed to pay. Here I need to select my payment method, which is credit or debit card, and now I am going to enter the card number. So here I have entered my card details, and now I am going to click on this pay, and here I was not able to make the payment, so payment failed. Now this detail should be captured and received in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and here I can see that I have instantly received the response. The payment status is failure, then the payment amount was ₹9, then the product was dress, here the name was new user, email address was new@pabblytudes.com, and then this was the phone number. So here I have received the details. As soon as the payment failure happens, I receive the response in Pabbly Connect. This shows that the connection that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Instamojo is successful, and now whenever a payment failure happens, Pabbly Connect will capture that response. Now whenever a payment failure happens, I want to notify my team on Google Chat. So here in my action application, I am going to take Google Chat Hangout. And then in my action event, I am going to take this create message. Now I have to click on this connect. So Google Chat Hangout is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter this chat webhook URL and the message. So to enter this, let me take you to my Google Chat. So this is my Google Chat Hangout, and this is the space that I have created by the name My E-commerce Store. Now to make this connection, I have to click on this arrow, and then I have to click on this apps and integrations. Over here I can see an option of add webhooks. So I will open this, and then I have to name this webhook. So let's say the name of the webhook is testing, and here avatar URL is not a required field. So for now I am going to skip this and then click on this save. So here I am provided with a unique webhook URL, which I am going to copy from these 3 dots and then paste that webhook URL over here in my workflow. Now I have to draft the message in a way that I want to send to my team on Google Chat. So here let's say hello team. So here I have drafted the message. Hello team, there was a payment failure. Here are the details: name, email, phone, amount, product. Please check and follow up ASAP. Thanks, regards. So here I have entered all these details, and now I have to enter the value to these fields. So I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here, as I've received response from my Instamojo, as I click on this, I can see this Instamojo, and when I click on this Instamojo, I can see all the response that I have received from there. So the name was new user, and I am going to map this new user, and then I have to map the email address. So I am going to follow the same process and map the email address as new@pabblytudes.com. Then I have to enter the phone number, and the phone number was this, and then I have to enter the amount. So the amount was of ₹9, and then I have to enter the product. So the product was dress. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response. Now I need to open my Google Chat and check whether I have received the same message there or not. And here I can see that I have instantly received this message. Hello team, there was a payment failure. The name was new user, email is new@pabblytudes.com, then the phone number was this, amount was 9, the product was dress. Please check and follow up ASAP. So now to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my checkout page again and fill some other form with some other details. So here let's say this time my first name is latest, my last name is user, my email address is latest@pabblytudes.com, and then my mobile number is this, and now I am going to click on this proceed and pay. Then select my card and enter the card details and then click on this pay. So here the payment is failed and now this message should be received in my Google chat. So here let's open my Google chat. So there was a payment failure by latest user. The email address is latest@pabblytudes.com. This was the phone number. The amount was 9 and the product was dress. So now to summarize, we took Instamojo as our trigger application where we want to take the trigger event as payment failure. Then we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We made a test failure payment and received the response in Pabbly Connect. After which we moved to the next step where we want to notify our team on Google Chat Hangout. So we took action application as Google Chat Hangout where we entered the chat webhook URL and then drafted the message in a way that we want to send to our team. Simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this message is being sent to my space automatically. So we have successfully created automation between Instamojo and Google Chat Hangout with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.